just the fame. I see him in the little things of life. I feel him in the air I breathe. I know he lives in me, lives in you, lives in us. 'Cause you can hear me say, my soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in you, my God. My soul proclaims your greatness, my God. In him I live and have my being. Utandolu kapelio gumnandi la gumnandi hey gumnandi ga Jehovah wasana wemzi wasanje mubucha unjalo utando hey ukulukulo utando. I know he lives in me, lives in you, lives in us. 'Cause you can hear me say.
It's such a vibe. Tuso Wasibini, Magnificat. Tuso Wasibini is in studio. What's up?
Hello, hello, hello,
Hey. What's good?
I'm all right. I'm great. Thank you for having me, T. As always, it's always good to be home. This is home, eh?
Yeah, it feels like deja vu. It feels like deja vu for me.
Yes,
me
definitely.
sitting here, you sitting there. Brings back some memories.
Oh, yeah.
Can we take them back? Can we take them back?
Definitely.
To the, what was it?
Yo.
What?
T-Junction. Yes,
T-Junction days. T-Junction days. TNT. Tiso and Tuso. Saturday morning breakfast show.
Yeah.
Before you morphed into this bona fide.
Yeah.
Certified. super amazing vocalist.
Yes.
Yeah? Before these days, before the days of these here.
Before those days.
Before the days of faith on the flip side, huh?
Not hatred, no hunger. Homelessness, backstabbing. None of this can face us.
So let's take it back now. 2020, ne?
Yeah.
During the
Yeah.
hectic COVID year.
Yes.
And this is when this baby came to life.
Yes.
Faith on the flip side.
Faith on the flip side.
How's the journey been? How's the journey been since it's first born ya gago?
Sure. Yeah, it's been look, you know, I always say doing music and recording music independently, you know, unsigned by any record label and all of that, it's a challenge. It's not easy. It's not easy at all because you're literally doing everything yourself. You are your own PR, you are your own distributor, you are your own manager, you are your own marketer. Literally, you are your own financer.
Yeah.
So literally everything you do on your own. So the journey's been great. I've been literally taking my time with it, allowing it to kind of grow and marinate in people, and that's the reason why I'm not even thinking of a second album anytime soon, because I truly think and believe that it's still going to do great things. Sometimes you've got the great product, but you don't have the money to push it, you know, as far as it needs to go. Yeah. But I really truly think and believe that with the work that I've put in ever since dropping the album, you know, the relationships also, it's going to reap the rewards very soon.
Absolutely.
For the specific album. Absolutely. I'm not even looking at anything new for that specific
one. So we are talking faith on the flip side.
Yeah.
When you're still applying that mentality of faith on the flip side.
Definitely.
With regards to the album.
Definitely.
Amazing stuff. But there's been a whole lot of fortunate series of events, right?
Yes.
Since the album came out.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you're asking me, but yes.
No, we are seeing you here, there and everywhere, you know, in terms of performances and also still putting music out.
Yes, definitely. And it was a deliberate move on my part after dropping the album. You know, the thing about it also is that to be in the game, you've got to stay in the game. And I'm going to use the game very loosely.
To be in the game, you have to stay in the game.
You've got to stay in the game. And by that, I mean that you've got to not stop creating. And I think that's what I've done ever since dropping the album. You know, I didn't drop the album and say, okay, sharp, let's see what happens or whatever. I dropped the album and I said, let's keep going. Let's not lose the momentum. And deliberately then went and collaborated with a whole lot of people.
Yes.
And that is basically what I'm doing this entire year. It's just collaboration after collaboration. There was Chelete that I dropped with a DJ from Alex called Tribe Franco when we collaborated with King Munada on that one. There's been recently, you know...
Wait a minute, hold up. hold up. You can't just drop a name like that and pretend like you just didn't say you have a track like King Munada.
Oh, yes.
How did that come about? How was the conversation, the call? What happened there?
Yeah, it was a funny story actually. Chelete came about, literally we took a chance. Tribe Franco is a guy that I know and I work with on other projects, you know, his own projects, like his own album and stuff. And I remember I was in studio that day, we were working on something else. And then he was like, listen, I want you to hear something and tell me what would you do on this song, you know? And he played it and literally it took 5 seconds for me to come up with a jingle in my head and started singing it. And it was like, oh my gosh, that is exactly what I want to do with this song.
For real?
Let's record quickly. And then we recorded. And then afterwards, after like a week, it's like, you know who the song needs? It needs someone like King Munada. And then he was like, let's go find him. So we literally had no idea.
Okay, so wait, you didn't, none of you had the personal contact details?
No.
Didn't know him like that?
No, so
Wow.
it literally took one day, he was just like, you know what, let's go find this guy. Took a drive down to his hometown, go
Go
Limpopo.
Limps.
Yes.
What?
Got to his house, he wasn't there, found his mom, hey, ke rona batho ba so, no, motho so hayo. Okay, mara mo emeleng wa boya. And he got there, Tribe Frank was like, yo, dude, I know you don't know me, but listen, here's this thing. He pressed play in his car and Munada started jamming and then he was like, ish, you know what, I don't usually do this, but the song's great. Let's go in. And
What,
we went into his
Tuso?
studio and he recorded his part and then it was a jam.
What?
Literally a
That's
chance.
how it happened.
That song happened by faith with King Munada,
Yeah.
honestly. And from there onwards, obviously now that we've got a song together, then there was only after we recorded, then he was like, okay, wait, let's just quickly exchange numbers. Then we'll talk about what
King
we're going to
Munada,
do with
yes.
the song and whatever.
Okay.
And all of that, yeah. So it was, hey, that thing was just faith, hey?
Sure.
I swear to God.
You even had to drive all
In
the
and
way
out.
to Limpopo.
In and out. Yeah.
Ho lo batla King Munada.
Yeah, Tribe Franco is just, I thought I was crazy. He's worse.
And King Munada already is a superstar. Phela, this is
Yeah.
after Antite
No, he's already
Idibala. This
established.
is
He's
King
already
Munada.
King Munada, that you know. Yeah.
And you found him just like that, and he was cool.
Tribe was just like, no, let's go.
Sure.
We went.
Okay, the song in question is this song here. Tribe Franco, King Munada, Tuso Sibini, Chelete. Hey. This is the official song for the Limpopo July, so I've been told. Tribe
Yeah.
Franco, Tuso Sibini featuring King Munada, who had to be fetched literally ko habona ko Limpopo so that he can grace this song, this amazing song with his vocals. Eh?
Yeah.
Wow, Faith on the flip side, once again coming into the foray.
Indeed. Yes. Definitely. Yeah.
Now, when you released Faith on the flip side, the entire album, your whole plan was to introduce a new sound.
Yes.
Piano, merging it with house, also with gospel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can say you also spearheaded this movement, yeah. Gospel, you know.
And you know, funny enough, afterwards, there's just like, everyone is just popping up, emerging. Even like traditional gospel artists are now doing like gospel house, and you're like, hey, bo, what's going on here?
Yeah. You broke breaking new rules or breaking new ground.
Yeah, no, definitely. Sure. And that was also another risk on my part, you know. it's two worlds that don't usually come together, you know, house music and gospel, or dance music and gospel. But I took the chance, and I think also that's part of the reason why I just said faith on the flip side. I said, listen, I'm going to put this out and just trust that God will actually do the things with this one, and trust that God will allow people to receive this style of gospel, you know, the way I wish they would receive it, you know. And yeah, look, so far so good.
Absolutely,
so far so good, because I mean, so many other people are doing it now. I mean, your Busi Khadebes, DJ Cleo is coming on her song with, and before her there were also a lot of other ones that you know, went out and kind of went into the style, you know, taking gospel music and putting dance beats and house beats on it and amapiano beats on it. So yeah, it's a growing one. It's a growing one.
With that conversation, it leads now to the brand new single that just came out last week. Ezulwini.
Yes.
With DJ Mondlane. How did that come about?
Ooh, I can't even tell you. I can't remember how I met Mondlane. But yeah, it was actually through a mutual friend. So it was one of those things where the mutual friend heard the beat from Mondlane and was like, you know what, I think I know the perfect vocalist for this song. And we went into studio. Again, I went into studio with no idea what I want to do with the song. They didn't really have anything written because, you know, a lot of the times when a person says come and jump onto a song, they usually have a writer that has already written, and you just kind of need to come in and sing. But he was like, listen, I haven't done anything. I literally just have a beat. And I thought to myself, I want to not lose that identity that when I get onto a song, I preach the gospel. You know, I speak of anything and everything that has to do with, be it is the beauty or the challenges of Christianity and being a believer and all of that. And I thought, what can I write about? And I thought, I always fantasize about heaven. So maybe let's take this song, let's take this beat and actually speak about these fantasies that I would have, you know, about heaven. And that's how the song came about. And it's basically a song that's saying, how do you imagine yourself entering heaven? You know, I don't know about you, but I always fantasize about what heaven would be like.
What's your idea of heaven?
Yo, like, hey, for me, heaven is one big party, hey?
Hey, yeah.
Load shedding,
okay.
Heaven.
Oh, first things first.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine heaven, like, huna lidi khona, ne? Go heaven.
Corners, all right.
Corners. There's
what happens in those corners?
You know, and there's corners. There's a corner for everything. So there's the corner of those people that are forever praying. And,
okay.
You know, and then there's that corner that has Bolebo Matosa Lebo Brenda Fasili.
Okay.
The one that I would like to be in.
Oh, but
I'd like
that
to
corner,
sometimes
yes.
be. You know, I'd like to sometimes switch to that
cross corners.
The one that's got both Father Mutsehwa and both Father Kenzi. Visit them and visit this side.
So that's your idea. It feels like a place I want to be at as well.
No, listen, I don't know. But I think everybody at some point fantasizes. And I use fantasize very loosely. But you think about what heaven is going to be like, you know. You think about, you know, in your mind, you're thinking, okay, maybe Harifita, Hunali queue towards the gate, and then there's someone at the gate that's standing there to check this for, okay, tla re bone wena dibitsa ha o di reng, tla re bone re ka se kgone mo boela ko tlase ba le o rapella hore o tlo kgona o kena ka di gate, you know. So I fantasize a lot about heaven, and not necessarily to say that I think of death a lot or anything like that. I don't think of the process of getting to heaven. I don't think of death, but definitely I fantasize about heaven and how it's going to be, you know, and you know, how will you find the people that you know, that your loved ones that you've lost, you know? Will I be able to identify it? Oh, there's Father Ken, say Father, you know?
Padre, yes.
So yeah, it's something that I think about, and that's how the song came about. It's like, I wonder how I will enter heaven. And I thought if it was a requirement, or when you enter heaven, you need to have a grand gesture, I would definitely ngongena ngevosho mina ezulwini.
And there's the song in question. DJ Mondlane alongside Tuso Sibini. Uzongena kanjani ezulwini. Ngena ngevosho.
Yes. nayo le piano sungena sishaya amabosho siphila emhlabeni kweli zilingo esayajika thina imithetho uvele kudideka umuntu nayo le piano ingenza ngifisa ukuthula
Brand new one and good for you. Brand new and good for you. DJ Mondlane, Thuso wa Sibini. Zongene kanjani ezulwini? Siyocula sithi hallelujah.
Yes.
I've learned so many things today while this song is playing. Dance moves, dance movie, this one, Robo. I wasn't even aware, like, yo, Uncle Wama 3K, it's like a slow pace.
Hey.
So, yeah. The song is out. I'm sure will there be a music video? What's the plan really? This song, yeah.
Yeah. So we're really going big with this one. There's a dance challenge that's on the way that's got a prize money that's attached to it actually.
What?
So like competition sort of thing. There's also a dance experience that's coming along, partnering with Bontle Modisele Studios on that one, and music video is in.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
And it was my first music video, and I thought, let me just
First music. Oh.
yeah, do my first music video.
You know where I checked you out?
Where?
Those live renditions you did of the album, yeah, Faith on the Flip Side. What do you call those?
Yes, that was a live show. Yes, yeah. That was not the official.
Yeah, so it's on YouTube, by the way. It's a full on live performance, like an unplugged performance.
Yes,
the album, Faith on the Flip Side.
Yeah,
which was also dope. So Thuso wa Sibini is out here, active, or within.
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 Yeah, there's no other way to be a part of this industry. It's to kind of just keep creating, keep writing, keep recording, keep singing. Yeah.
You spoke of 2022 dedicating it to collaborations only.
Yeah.
Currently, what other collaborations are you busy with that you are at liberty to share with us here?
Yay, at liberty, ne? Yeah, there's been other ones like, I collaborated with the Black Skin Boys as well on a song called Nguwe, but that is something that they are pushing on their side, so that's why I'm not really out and about it. But there is also like something that we're cooking with a very big name in the Amapiano circles.
Hey. Have we already reached there? Wow.
Yeah, look, I think this song, this person heard it before it actually was dropped, and he immediately was like, yo, man.
So wait a minute, it was through Ezulwini.
Yeah.
That this big Amapiano artist.
Yes. So we had
like
so we had like a pre-release listening session type of thing. And we were fortunate enough that he was in attendance and it was like, yo, no, we've got to work. So
yeah,
keeping the fingers crossed for that one. But
yes,
I mean,
yes.
We keep working. I'm dedicating this entire year to collaborations. I've also got a lot of other producers that are in my inbox that I still need to get back to.
Oh, it's like that now.
Yeah,
it's like that now.
You've got to be careful also, because not everybody comes with pure intentions.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So you've got to look out and make sure that you're actually going in the right direction. Otherwise, are you coming or going, So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So what happens when these major distribution companies gives you a call? Like, yo, we've got to find a home for Faith on the Flip Side and some other work that you'll be creating in the near future. How does Tuso respond to that call?
Yo, she has responded to 2 already.
2 already?
Yeah, but you know what? And I think that's also one of the challenges, and it's something that I've always been very open about, is one of the challenges of being female in the South African music industry. A lot of the times when you're approached by big record labels and stuff, it's either you've got one of 2 choices. You either compromise yourself and your morals, or you go for the kill and you lose yourself. It's unfortunately that's just how things are, and it's very unfortunate. And I think for me, I might just find myself turning down a whole lot of those calls because I'm not willing to go down a certain road
yourself like
and
that,
to compromise myself like that. So I'm happy to be independent. It's going to take me longer, definitely, and I've accepted that. But it'll definitely be worth it at the end, you know, and I'll still keep myself. I'll still be intact.
It looks like it though. Thus far, it's so far so good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other artists that have made it big, that have done this independently. I mean, I look at Msaki, for instance.
Oh yeah,
you know, she's doing very well, and she also had an album that only actually kind of blew up many years after she released the type of thing. So people like that show me that it's very possible. And if you're able to hang 10, I'll definitely hang 10. Because, you know, apart from music, I'm also doing other things as well. So I'm not ready for...
the full time being in the full monty of the
yes,
the
I'd
industry,
love to, but I'm not ready to. I think I owe it to my studies. I owe it to my family. My family is still very young. You know, I've got not even 1 year old.
You still very young.
I'm
yourself.
still quite wow. Yeah.
Yes,
so
you are.
so let's not get into that one. So yeah. So I still have time, and I feel like the right door will open, and a door that doesn't expect me to lose my morals in order to kind of make it, you know, and be a household name. I feel like I'll apply Faith on the Flip Side again and wait for God to bring the right record label to my door. So there has been those calls, and I've turned them down because, you know, after
Rightfully
a few
so, yeah.
discussions, and then you are being asked other things, and you're like, no, I'm not going down that road. So yeah.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, legends and golden girls, Tuso Wasibini in the building. And you can still check her out. The album is still out. Where can we find Faith on the Flip Side? Is it...
Faith on the Flip Side is on all the major digital platforms. So Spotify, Deezer, YouTube, just Google
Apple
it, you'll
Music,
find it.
Everything is all there.
Yeah.
And
in fact, all my releases so far, even the collaborations, they're all there on the digital platforms, yeah.
And your social handles?
At Tuso Wasibini everywhere.
Tuso Wasibini everywhere. Tuso or Sibini with S-I.
With S-I, not with the
S-E.
S-E. No,
Wasibini.
Sibini.
Sibini.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through. I'm looking at the time.
Thank you so
we have
much,
to wrap it up. And I know I'll be seeing you soon. You are still out there. You are still active. You're still doing your thing.
Yeah.
She's back outside. And do look out for Tuso Wasibini. Like I said, check out the new single. It's out, Le DJ Mondlane, and it's called Ezulwini. Ngoba vele siyongena ngamavosho ezulwini.
Yebo.
Kanjalo nje. Sibonge.